So you just touched down in the world of 12 and you have absolutely no idea what to do. That's totally normal. You literally get plopped onto the ground. You get a little starting quest which tells you, what you should be doing next. If this is your first character, follow that thing religiously until you're done with it. That should get you to around level 15, 20-ish. That's important because at level 15 you can choose a nation. You can't choose one beforehand. I believe level 15, or maybe it's level 10, is also when you get access to do the daily Almokin quest. The most important thing that you can do for yourself before you start playing, after you start playing, after you've got a character, is you need to find yourself a really good, active, friendly guild. I'm in one called Supernova. Again, this is the Waypack server. And it's a very nice guild full of very nice people that are always willing to help out in some form or fashion. You can ask them questions, you can ask them for help with leveling. Don't ask for gears, that's just like a thing. If they're willing to give you some, that's great, but don't ever ask for them, that's just rude, and it's totally inappropriate. Good guilds will be there for answering questions, though. A lot of new players, especially if it's your first time playing the game and not because you transferred over from server to server like I did, you're really going to be pretty clueless as to what to do. You know that you're supposed to level, you know that you're supposed to get gear. That's about it. You may not have a good idea of the specifics on the crafting and harvesting systems, or where to go to level, or how to do the little challenges or the quests, the best ways to level, or where to get your good gears from. I would advise that the second thing that you do after you get a feel for the game and you're in a guild is you start leveling up your mining. Mining is the #1 way to make money in this game because you're literally mining ores and then turning it into money via the comma minting machines. That's a good investment in your character simply because you become self-sufficient at that point where you can make your own money. And money can pretty much get you anything in this game. If you want to buy somebody to power level you, you pay them X number of commas per hour, or per level, more likely. Yeah, there's really no better way to go about it. Another thing, since we're on the topic of investing in your character, are these little pets here. You get them from all sorts of things in the game. You can buy some from the cash shop, you can get them from monster drops, you can get them from achievements, participating in holiday events, etc. This little pig drops off the Blibbly monsters that are big pig monsters over in Bonta, as an example. This pet here, at level 50, will get 20%, or will give my character, it's like a gear you equip, 20% extra air 25% extra air damage and 20 initiative. The way you level these pets, though, is you feed them once a day. They can be fed at the start of the day, which, again, like I'm on the West Coast, that's 9 in the morning for me. One feeding grants them 1 level, so after 50 days you'll have a max level pet. That might sound a little bit strict to some of you guys, but that's, believe me, this is a recent system change. It is so much better than the old system. It would take a couple months just to get these pets up to level 50 unless you were super religious about feeding them and getting them into combat. You don't need to get them into combat for them to level anymore, thankfully. One other thing I would definitely hit on is the Signs of the Doziak. It's a series of books that you can purchase from the Temple of the Almanacs. I'll go and show you them real quick. So all of these books over here, Signs of the Doziak, there's 12 of them. They cost 5 almokins each. Like I mentioned in the Almanacs video, that means you have to do the daily 5 times to get 5 tokens to buy one of these books. These books are infinite use, though, so you don't consume them when you use them. But what they do is they grant you 20,000 experience, which, if you collect all 12, that gets your character from level 1 to level 23.9 instantaneously. Again, they're infinite use. Save them for your alts, don't get rid of them. The best way I can go about advising you to collect these is make an account, make 2 or 3 accounts. You can have as many accounts as you want in this game, and you can even multi-box if you're into that, but the accounts are free, and you can get the daily tokens for free. You basically want to get enough characters so that you're farming up these little almokins and you can purchase all 12 of the books. Or you can take the long route and have one character get 1 token every day, and that's going to take you 60 days to get all of them. That's ridiculous. You can trade these as well, so if you have a trusted friend that you want to help them level with them as well, that's also good. It's a long-term investment, though. I make all sorts of alts all the time, and these books are helpful because they instantly put you up at level 23.9. You go into the Almocan area, and that you just pray to the altar for the first time ever, and that puts you up to level 24. That gets you access to choose the nation, access to do Almocans yourself, and it gets you out of Astrib. You don't even need to do the starting quests anymore unless you absolutely want to. So, to sum it up, make multiple characters, start getting your Almocans up, and find yourself a very good guild. And by good, I mean quality people, not just people that you can pester for free items and gears and power levels. What you looking at, pig? Anyways, thanks for watching.